Welcome back to Jaded Joy Stories. I'm your host, Brutus, and today we're embarking on another exciting journey through the world of Reddit. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Let's get started. From user u/anytune87. Please tell me if I am wrong. My boyfriend is a 28-year-old male and I am a 27-year-old female. We have been together for 8 years and are in a pretty serious relationship. Recently, my boyfriend joined a new course where he is getting extra training to be suitable for a job role he has applied for. He has been talking about this girl who is 22 years old in his class. He says she is quiet but kind and has anxiety issues and was talking about an incident where she ended up crying in front of the whole class while presenting. Apparently, after that incident, my boyfriend approached her and offered her help before the next presentation. So since then, they have been working together, and my boyfriend mentions several times that he feels something is wrong with her, as in she would constantly shake, would not sit next to him, would startle really easily. My boyfriend told me how she finally confided in him. She told him she was assaulted by her brother when she was young, and when she told her family, they never believed her, so the abuse continued for years until she ran away from home. I felt sorry for her, but I found it weird that she told my boyfriend all that information as if she was trauma dumping. For the next couple of days, my boyfriend became closer to her. He invited her to the house to work there. I admit, she is a beautiful girl. When my boyfriend introduced us, she started being weird and complimented me a lot. Like a lot. Saying things like, "You are more beautiful than what he describes and he is so lucky to have you." I found that very weird from her. 2 weeks ago, we were planning his birthday party and my boyfriend decided to invite her too. I told him it was a bad idea and that she could end up having a panic attack at the party, which will make everything awkward. He didn't listen and he invited her. Few days before the party, she called my boyfriend and I picked up the phone because he was in the shower. She said she called to ask what the dress code was and that she was excited for the party. I told her then that I think it was best she doesn't come and that it will only cause awkwardness if she ends up having a panic attack. I told her that I found it weird that she was getting so close to him and telling him information that normal people would think twice before telling anyone. I told her that just because she was assaulted doesn't mean she can get away with acting for attention. I admit I was harsh, but she was acting cute and innocent. She apologized and cut the call and didn't come to the party. Now I feel bad because my boyfriend recently told me how she stopped talking to him and that she hardly stays in class anymore. He said he saw her crying that day, and when he approached, she didn't say anything and walked off. He said he is scared he may have done something to upset her. I don't think I did anything wrong, I just think I was harsh, but she needed to know she was crossing her line. I'm more upset that my boyfriend thinks he did something wrong. Is what I did wrong? Well, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely think OP is in the wrong. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments below, and if you are enjoying this story, don't forget to hit subscribe to hear more like it. Let's move on to the update. I have ruined my 8-year relationship with my compassionate boyfriend by being petty to one of his friends. I posted a couple of months ago and received so much hate. I was rude to one of my boyfriend's lady friends who was a victim of abuse as a child. I won't go into details, but I was worried my boyfriend would leave me for her because of how nice he was to her. I am not a bad person, but I was called all sorts of names by people. I admitted in the post I was harsh on the girl, but didn't think my post would end up in the "Am I the Devil" forum. I told my boyfriend the truth of why his friend wasn't talking to him, and his reaction broke me. He started crying and saying how I could be so cruel to her and him. He said he was only helping her because his aunt was also a victim who suffered all her life till she decided to stop fighting. He said he could never and would never think of leaving me for another woman because he loved me a lot. I cried with him and told him how sorry I was and I wanted to apologize to the girl. He said she has left, hasn't come back, and no one knows where she is. He said he tried calling her, but her number came up as invalid. He said he tried asking around and no one knows where she is. He is afraid for her, and so am I now. I am scared that the girl might have done something to herself, and I can't live with that. My boyfriend has since said he wants a break and called me yesterday and told me he wants to break up. He said if after 8 years of relationship I can't trust him now, then I never can. He told me he was planning to propose to me on my 28th birthday, but he thinks there is no point in moving this relationship forward. I am heartbroken and have tried to reason with him and beg him for a second chance. But he said he can't be with me anymore and can't look at me with love. I am heartbroken and shattered. I ruined my relationship, possibly have caused an innocent person harm, and I can never live with that. I feel guilty and angry at myself for getting my feelings in the way. I wish I could find the girl and apologize, and I wish my boyfriend changes his mind, but both seem unlikely at the moment. My mom is trying to console me, but my sister is being harsh and telling me the only one to blame here is me. I don't know who to talk to because I know the reaction will be the same everywhere and everyone will have the same judgment. I wish I could turn around time and change things. And that's the end of the story. What do y'all think? Did OP get what she deserved? Well, that concludes another journey through Reddit. If you enjoyed today's story, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to JadedJoyStories so you never miss out on the next adventure. And hey, if you've got your own story to share, feel free to drop a comment below. You never know, you might hear your story read one day. This is Brutus, see y'all next time.